Now, how about this for a challenge? Our next guest rode 3,000 miles across the Atlantic non-stop for 40 days, enduring injuries, attacks from flying fish and a near miss from a tanker.
Yeah, the Row4Victory team have made it home to Yorkshire from the finish line in Antigua, and they told us it was a roller coaster of a journey.
Well, I don't know if words could ever fully describe it. It was a mixture of highs, lows, one of the best things I've done in my life, one of the hardest things I've done in my life, a mixture of emotions, really, but it was amazing.
And Duncan, physically, how much of a challenge was it?
It has been the toughest thing I've ever undertaken, both physically and mentally, and very much so. It is obviously a physical challenge rowing across the Atlantic Ocean, but more predominantly it's very much a mental challenge too.
And what's this about the flying fish, Glyn?
Yeah, the kamikaze fish, yeah, they just jump out the water trying to evade predators, and if your boat's in the way or you're in the way, they'll just fly straight into you. Yeah, but amazing to see some of the wildlife out there, along with whales and sharks, sailfish. Yeah, flying fish were sort of predominant right the way across. Yeah, really good to see. So
you're sailing for 40 days. What was it like at night time? Was that harder, or was it easier than rowing in the day?
Well, no, in some respects it's easier. You do get tired and you tend to hallucinate more at night, but it's so much cooler. In the afternoon, me and Will, Glyn especially, being quite fair, really struggled with the heat in the day, so the night was nice and cool, but you also slept better at night, so it was a little bit of give and take, to be honest.
Any fallouts, or did you all get on fine?
I think inevitably in a small space, you know, it's an 8-metre by 1-metre boat, there's going to be tension, but any problems we had, we dealt with it quickly. Yeah, just moved on.
And you've all got family here back at home. You were away for Christmas, you were away for birthdays. How was that period of time?
Yeah, I mean, that was obviously a challenge as well. You know, the other 3 guys have all got children and wives, I've got a girlfriend and obviously family. And that's hard, just being away just for that period of time. We were away for 39 days at sea, and that creates a lot of challenges in itself.
Well, I know that 3 of you have either been in the army or are still in the armed forces, and this was something that you really wanted to do for charities that have helped you and some of your colleagues, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think, like you say, we had tri-service representation, and with it being the end of the First World War, 100 years, we thought that Royal British Legion, you know, was close to all our hearts, and as well as the local charity Soldier On, which helped Duncan in his transition from being discharged in the army into civil life. So yeah, it was really important. I think that was the main motivation.
I suppose the final question is, lads, what comes next after something like this? Where do you go from here?
Well, next thing for us is our welcome home party, which in itself is going to be a bit of admin. But yeah, that's next up, and then we'll get our heads together, I think, and see what's next for Row4Victory. I don't think it's finished with us yet.
And what about the beers? Are they staying or are they going?
Yeah. I've got to go before I'm back in work. This is Queen's Regs. Yeah, I'm not allowed.
Yeah, I think mine's staying for now. We'll see how we get on.
Well, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming in, and enjoy your party.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
They certainly deserve a good do, don't they?
I think you were rather taken with the bearded, windswept look, weren't you?
Don't know what you mean.
Not much.
I would love to do a challenge like that.
Who wouldn't?
I don't want to say it too loud because I know what our bosses are like. But...
Sports relief.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a really good idea.